on your fucking names.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
I mean, probably work on it. I change mine all the time.
Yeah.
I try. I take like 30 seconds. I'm always trying to figure out a better one.
Yeah.
Been junkie liar a little bit. That's nice.
Yeah. Max enemy. Junkie liar. Yeah.
Junkie liar's good.
It's quite harsh on yourself, that, mate. Quite harsh. I mean, why do that to yourself? Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you got to feed the trolls.
What do I need to go live here?
I trained with Jocelyn last night. This morning. Yeah, it's pretty fucking strong.
Jocelyn and oh, there we go. We are live. We are live. It's just come up. Legit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Fix, show 220.
Ooh, top boy.
Top 220 mother fluffers. I've got a Canadian one, Dev. I'll send it you.
Oh, yeah?
I got a Canadian. I shitteth thee not. Wait there. Talk about shit.
Those top boy hoodies, I sure do want to wear them.
You sure do want to wear them? You really want to wear them? You can.
Hook me up with that top boy.
How was the party yesterday?
Dude, you got to come next year.
We had competition. I was thinking before, but we made this a year ago, so I can.
I almost passed out. I pulled so hard.
In one match or from all the matches?
Yeah.
One of my nights watching special videos. Now here we go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the time. That's
big for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's all going down. What are we? 2 weeks away? What are we today?
No, 3 weeks. Well, yeah, 2 weeks and 5 days.
Just jogged up the steps. It's like being back at fucking Istanbul.
Yeah. 2 weeks, 5 days.
okay.
And do we know yet who you're arm wrestling?
Isn't that funny? It's ongoing. From what I understand, it's ongoing. From what I understand, I don't know, someone's trying to stop the match. But there's a lot of goodwill, so we'll see where that lands,
I'm a believer
Me too.
We're gonna get a bit.
Let's do it, yeah.
And it's all gonna come up.
Listen, whoever it is, if it's Kardashian, I'm feeling really good. All I gotta say is I have no idea who I'm really pulling. I'm pulling Alex left, but I think it's very hard for me to whatever. I'm being told I'm saying things I'm not. I never know what I'm allowed to say anymore. I have no idea.
Listen, just talk about arm wrestling. Either way, you're pulling a ton. A lot of stuff. And look on the bright side, hair's looking good. Beard's less grey than mine. Not a bit grey than Rolly.
Neil, if I'm looking better than you, yeah.
Dude, right now,
you look younger. For some reason, you look younger.
Yeah, well, it's maybe because I haven't slept in like 2 days. I find that gives me a youthful glow when I stop sleeping for a couple days. We just drove to sushi. And on the way back, I just thought I'd rest my eyes for a second. And the guys in the car reminded me that I was asleep. So, yeah. We went pretty hard last night. And yeah, it's great. Hot Ohio day. Dallas in the house. Dallas was ripping. Yep. Benji Mac.
How many people show up at this thing, Dev?
What would you say that was? I think over 100.
Yeah, right around there.
Yeah,
a couple hundred.
100 plus.
Probably about 120, 130.
Wow.
Yeah, Mitch Hooper came.
You pulling all night then?
So last night was my hardest training session because now like 3 weeks out. So I kind of hung out most of the day and then we gunned it. We gunned it super hard, and then I kind of just stayed on the table for a while.
So that you had to chill the Moose.
Hey?
Mitchy Moose Hooper was there, wasn't
he? Yeah. Super cool guy.
First
time I actually met him. What a cool guy.
What a freaking athlete, mate.
Yeah.
What a legit weirdo.
Yeah. Yeah. We got him on the table a little bit, just touching, just a little bit of movement. He was great.
How'd he do?
Great.
He beat Ray.
Wow. Ray's pretty good. Ray, I mean.
Listen, Ray's a bad man.
I mean, among YouTube arm wrestlers, he's right under Bowen.
Listen, he broke my wrist.
Oh my God.
Oh, wait, did you beat Bowen?
I did.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yeah, he did. He legit
I'll send you a video.
Really?
Broke my wrist, yeah.
You beat Brian Bowen?
Yeah. Like he's
wow.
In a tough
I'm impressed.
Can I just say, though, Ryan's looking strong at the moment.
Really good.
Really strong.
Really good. I wouldn't want that rematch if I was you, Ray.
Ray's still killing.
Well, you know, he has to gain a lot of weight and take tons of shit.
Hey.
So.
Ooh.
Not at 80 kilos.
I heard that. What are you saying, Ray? What are you saying that he might be taking something?
No, come on.
Oh God. Okay. No. Hey, and just like that, I was back. It's poetic.
Don't go down that slippery slope.
It's poetic. It's poetry.
So let's talk about the Shaw Classic, because I feel like all of arm wrestling has been caught in this eternal loop of shit for a few weeks and forgot the fact that we've got a mega event coming up at a mega place.
Mega.
A mega place, arm wrestling. Wake up. We're going to the Shaw Classic, goddammit. I mean, my God, what do you want? One of the biggest strength sport events in the world. Massive amount of people. Benji Mac will be watching that.
Hey, before we go, did you guys see Lachlan and Derek?
What kind of bullshit was that? Hey, Jody slapped me last night harder than that.
Probably she did, yeah.
Yeah, she did for sure.
I also think it's way harder than people think it is. Like, I don't care. I don't care at all. Like, I just wanted to see one of them, you know, just...
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I'd rather fight somebody than slap.
Yeah.
If you're gonna slap,
fight, you can move.
If you're gonna slap, you fucking slap.
Yeah, but you can't move. If somebody said, "Oh, you want to do a MMA fight or a slap fight?" I'll go MMA fight all day.
Yeah,
all day, because I can move. At least
you have great ground game.
Yeah, but what if we said we were gonna have a slap fight and we just kind of touched each other's faces a little bit?
Yeah, like
I just touch your face a little bit.
I thought Lachlan slapped Derek pretty hard, at least on the second one. I think
I got a feeling. I saw those guys hit the bag. I think they hit a lot harder than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they I think they moved and they...
I watched it.
You know, it was weird.
I liked it. I liked to watch it. I got a laugh out of it. That was funny.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Listen. Don't knock Derek and Lachlan for trying to.
No, I love it. I thought it was funny as fuck. I got a good laugh at it. I don't want to see those guys get hurt anyways. I thought it was funny.
No. Yeah. No, talking to guys who would legitimately slap your head.
Oh, look.
Shoulders. Who the is that guy?
Be great. Be great. Be great. Be great and learn how to turn on your camera. There we go. There's the man.
Yeah,
hey, Brian.
Wouldn't allow me to turn the camera on.
Listen, Brian, I was trying to keep it professional and talk about Shaw Classic. And then the next thing you know, Derek Smith and Lachlan slap each other like they'd slap a stripper's ass. Like this. And that is just not on.
What was that? Were you impressed by that, Neil?
No. Oh, man, I legitimately thought, oh my God, listen, I wouldn't want to get smacked in a slap fight, so I'm not saying anything.
Mitch Hooper said in 5 years he's gonna crush you in a hook.
Crush you in a hook?
You.
Crush me in a hook?
He said he said he's gonna keep on doing strongman and leave the arm wrestling to the broken old strongmen. And he said in 5 years he's gonna throw you in a hook and twist up your body.
Oh, it's on now.
See, the thing is, I was never broken at all. So
he's good though, isn't he?
what's that?
Is he good? He's good though, right?
Good at what?
I mean, he's still functional, is he not? Is he? Did he?
Well, I mean, he had to pull out of the strongest man on earth because his body is broken a little bit right now, I guess.
He told me he's coming down. He said he's coming down and watch the whole thing.
He's gonna come. I mean, I had already booked his flight and all that, which, you know, so that's good, but he's not competing. So
he said you better not mess with him.
Is that right? Are you trying to stir the pot?
I don't do that thing. I'm a straight shooter, Brian.
Are you?
He clearly said if that guy looks at me the wrong way, I'm gonna show him a thing or two.
Is that right?
Right from Mitchell Hooper's mouth. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
From the mouth of mooses.
That would never just be from Devin's mouth.
Oh, I would
possibly.
never. I
Couldn't
only
possibly.
tell the truth, Brian. I only tell the truth.
Yeah. Except for when you're trying to stir the pot a little bit, and then you bend the truth a little bit. Yeah.
Getting close. We trained like
getting
crazy.
close,
We trained like crazy last night.
Yeah. How many hours?
Really, it was about the intensity. We hit that 2-arm hard. Felt like they tore my bicep open, like really, really. And Ryan helped me on it. That's the reason why I haven't slept. I haven't slept in like, I feel like 2 days. But I felt pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I realize that sleep's important.
Yeah.
Have you read that, Brian? Look at that. Look. Prime Devin.
Yeah.
2025, right there. There you go.
Prime.
Into the Shore Classic, which incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, is only a couple of weeks away. Coming into the Shore Classic, Prime. All time. Prime.
Best shape ever. Sitting in the front seat, over 300 pounds. Alex Credecha is fucked. Fucking dead meat. Dead meat. This guy with his big IQ, I'm going to explode his body. And listen, whoever shows up, if it's fucking Vitali, all the Europeans are going to be crying. If it's Credecha, I feel bad for him. Feel bad. Yeah.
What about this Brandon Allen character?
I've got money. I've got money that says Brian splatter paints him. I got money that says it's just straight shot. That's what I think. It's a good match. It's gonna be good for you. And look at the way I see it. You might just be too much. You might be too much before they even put the strap on. You might be too much in just conventional set with the top roll. You might just be able to take them. But the thing is there's no fucking way that you can't just hit a spot, find some trouble, and floppers press them. I don't think there's any stopping that. No stopping it.
Hey, as the only person on this call who's not completely biased, because I've got Shaw.
I got Shaw.
Going to win this match.
I also got Shaw. I think.
Oh shit, Brandon!
I think it's
a lot of discussion though.
It looks everything in the middle. Probably Brian will take it.
A lot of discussion. It's gonna be a good match. I mean, we all know that. I think Brandon Allen's coming in real strong.
I like Brandon Allen. I love Brandon Allen, but Brandon Allen is in trouble, dude.
Benji's wearing a Brandon Allen t-shirt today.
Shut Benji, come in view, so he's like, at least he's here in spirit.
That's filthy.
Brandon. Sorry, Brian.
Come on, Brandon. That's filthy.
I know we went to dinner in Texas and all. It's even signed. He's even got a signature.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
That is my Vegas. Money talks, Brian. Money talks.
This guy. Jeez.
I have a Brian.
All day he's like, Brandon Allen this, Brandon Allen that, Brandon Allen. If I was a girl, I'd have 3 of his babies. I'm like,
wow.
Benji.
Calm down. Jeez.
Oh, right. What's that about?
All beautiful.
Thinks he's a cool guy. Thinks
He is a cool
powerlifting's
guy.
cool. Yeah. Thinks he's stronger. I don't know. What was the deal with that?
He's got a Kings and he's
Benji, are you taking bets?
And a couple hundred push-ups.
Are you taking bets on Brandon? You got Brandon, yeah?
I think it's going to be a good fight. I think people think it's going to be one-sided, but I think Brandon is taking it seriously and he's maxing.
Yeah, he is. I saw him doing his 200-pound curls.
He already had a kid, so he's free and clear.
Mate, Brandon's awesome. Love the dude.
But Brian is crazy.
Trouble.
It's going to be a dope fight. I can't wait.
He's in trouble like Oberst. There's another guy that's in trouble. Oberst's in so much trouble.
What's the deal with Oberst? Is he good? Like, do we have video?
He was training with Fisher.
With Oberst.
He's training with Fisher. That's what we're hearing.
Yeah, so he should get angry.
So he should be a technical master. What? What's so funny?
I love that. Listen, Brian, I'm just glad that you've got that table bolted down, all right? Because that's the main thing. If Alan Fisher's going to be there, that's what you need. Because Alan Fisher destroys tables. He's not like Ray. Ray's calm, will go up there, treat your table respectfully. You don't get that from Alan Fisher.
Is it too late for an Alan Fisher Crazy George match?
Is it too late for a Rolly Ray Alan Fisher match?
Oh, ooh. But Ray's got to cut. Ray's got to cut.
Best match in arm wrestling is Rolly Ray Crazy George.
80, no problem.
80 kilo.
6-week match.
80 kilo. Brian, you're almost 80 kilo now, aren't you?
Yeah. Plus 100. Somewhere in there.
Give us a
yeah. I see like veins coming through on your abs and stuff now.
I'm in good shape. I'm in good shape right now, for sure.
Give us a double bicep, Brian. Exclusive on the fix. Let's go.
Hey.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad arm, that, for an older guy. It's pretty decent, that.
Not bad.
Can you match that? Jeff, what you got?
Dude, you want to see some? I think I got fucking tears on my bicep this morning. I got like purple spots. You see this? Do you see the purple spots?
That's got AIDS.
Can you see the purple spots?
He's so happy about it.
Can you see? Can you see?
Yeah, I've had things like that on my...
Yeah, we saw it. We saw it, yeah.
You want to see some more?
No, that's enough.
We'll see.
Oh,
we'll see.
Yeah.
You see that shit?
Listen, are we X-rated? Ray, you're a technical guy. Can you censor that? Nobody needs to see that. Brian's got kids and everything.
We're going to end up on a Telegram chat near you somewhere.
Watching this, apologize for what you just saw. You can't unsee that.
Yeah.
You can't unsee that. There's a lot of things coming up nobody wants to see, like Brandon.
Forever in the ether. Forever in the ether.
Listen, let's knock over a couple of super chats real quick, because some of these are probably going to be pretty bad and entertaining at the same time. Let's have a look what we got. Don't send any more super chats from me, guys, while I run these over. And if there's anything really bad, I'm not going to read it. Remember, this isn't about drama. It's about the show classic. What we're doing. So, Dev, this is from GB19, one of our regulars. He's put there.
Yeah.
You're not going to pull Alex left, then Vitali right in September.
Yes. It's September. No. We're pulling at the Shaw Classic. August the 15th. And if that fucking pussy Vitali wants to show up, yeah, I'll pull him right. And left hand, I'm going to be Kardeccia, yes. So I'm pulling left and right. Yeah. Whoever decides to show up, if that's whoever the best is. Yeah. Do you think Vitali's coming? Do we know?
If it's Mitchell Hooper, we'll even pull him.
If it's Mitchell Hooper, we're all fucked. That guy's going to beat everybody.
Dude's an athlete, but we got something for him. Not a problem. We're working on it.
Better be careful with Mitchell Hooper.
Got it covered.
I can't wait to see what Brian learned from the dark arts. I can't wait.
We haven't done any dark arts, right? We ain't done any dark arts. We're all orthodox.
Sure.
Brian, have we done any dark arts, mate? We ain't done shit on dark arts.
Man, you don't gotta teach Brian how to do dark arts. Man, that is the craziest idea I've ever heard.
We haven't done anything other than orthodox. We're orthodox. We don't need anything flash. We don't need anything fancy. It's all level 1 stuff.
I just imagine, you know, Brian's on the table, just alone there, and she's like doing this, and Neil sees, and she's like, "No, you're not ready. You're not ready."
Listen, we don't need any of that, Ray. We don't need any of that. It's all orthodox. We're going orthodox. Listen, don't worry about that. He doesn't need that. There are things in life you need, like you need platform shoes. He doesn't need dark arts.
All you need is a flop wrist press, really. That's the trump card.
And a lot of climbing.
A lot of climbing. You might not even need the flop press, but the flop press is like, that's not going to lose. That's not going to lose.
As long as
you got, I mean, Devin is the only guy, he got to feel it a little bit. That was fun in Texas.
Yeah. I think that there's a good chance outside of the strap, there's a lot of problems. Even just conventional, call it whatever you will, just standard top roll, it might be too much. And if he gets real sticky, I think if you just bring your shoulder forward and flop your wrist, you're gonna just punch him under. You're just gonna punch him.
Benji, have you been doing anything with Brandon Allen? Been doing any pulling? Been watching him closely? Any tidbits you can give away? Come over to the dark side, you know. You send it to
Brian. He should be on the good side, right? But no, I haven't seen much other than you know, his sticky kings move. So I haven't gotten to pull him, honestly.
Speaking of Brandon Allen, you know what I did see that I was pretty impressed by? John Brzenk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Brian sent me that over as well, and I also John Brzenk is wakeboarding.
And you know what I thought right away? I thought after that's a nice match.
What, Brandon? Oh, you mean Brian and John?
Whoa.
Too early, mood. Too early.
No, it's not. No, do it now before it's too late.
Too early. Well, the other way in a while. Too early.
I don't know. I saw that and I was like, ooh. Look at what Leonidas did.
Yeah, Leonidas been pulling along well.
Okay, so who wins between Leonidas and Brian?
I think Leonidas at the moment.
You think?
Really?
Yeah, a couple of little holes. Just give Brian a little.
Well,
time.
maybe that's interesting.
I think that's definitely interesting. I think for both of them.
That's interesting. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, yeah?
So here we go. Lucky Ones podcast. Hello, gents. Excited to finally catch a live and not just a replay. Loved Arm Wars, Neil. It was great matches. It was. Rolly Ray was killing it. If you haven't seen that, get over there and watch Rolly Ray with another dramatic friggin' from the death. Amazing. What a guy. Old Moldy Scroty. Thanks, mate, for your super chat. Love you. But evening, guys. So what about Derek and Lachlan slap fight? Yeah.
Man, that was almost as good as Alex and the Slap Fighters arm wrestling match. Almost as good.
That was pretty good too, wasn't it?
That's pretty good.
Another classic. John Augustine with a super chat. All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. This is good stuff. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not reached by the frost. Yep, he was a poet and didn't know it. That's the kind of guy we get on here, guys. Thank you, John Augustine, and keep doing what you're doing. Just step away from the glue. Vlad, Brian. Oh, it slipped away there for a moment. Is the collab with Levan Saganashvili possible?
Is a collab?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it's possible. Yeah, of course it's possible. Yeah.
Have you got anything lined up like that? Have you got like a schedule of guys you're gonna do bits with?
No, not right now at this moment. Just I've got I'm pretty inundated, I'm not gonna lie, with promotion right now. So I think there's four or five different news stations I have to go to this week here in Colorado. So all of that is promotion. Yesterday I did like a 7-hour book signing. So my book came out, and so I did a signing, but we were also promoting because it was right by where the arena is. So, there's, however many people there, 1,000 plus probably in person that we went to. So I've got a lot of that on my plate. Try to, obviously do like this podcast. I'm going to do a podcast with Ray. So I've got a lot on my plate. So as far as like the collab stuff is going to have to come after, it's going to have to come after the Shaw Classic for sure. Cause right now it's going to be pretty ridiculous for the next few weeks.
Has it detracted a great deal from you being able to get on the table, mate, in the last couple of weeks? Cause you've been running around like a loony.
No. Well, what I will say is, people don't realize how much stuff is going on behind the scenes. And it's not for them to worry about, to be fair. It's like you from a promotion side, things have been pretty challenging. I put out that video kind of explaining how everything went and whatever. So, it's being transparent, I think, is what we need to be as definitely with our event, we will be transparent. Like I will see to that 100%. So we're going to do that. But it's just being honest with the community, right? Like they want to know what's going on. They want to be kept up to speed with what's happening. And so, I think that that's super important that we do that. But as far as, taking time away from my training, I still get it in, right? Like, I don't think a lot of people probably realize like how disciplined I am when it comes to training. So it could be, 11 o'clock at night, 11:30 at night, whatever. And if I have to go get work in, I will walk out to the gym and do the work, right? So like, I don't put it off. It's not ideal in the fact that, there's just stuff that I have to handle, a lot of stuff I have to handle. So I can't necessarily be like, okay, I'm only going to sleep, eat, and train. And that's the only thing I do during the day. There's a lot of other stuff I have to do. But as far as like the actual, work on the table, work in the gym by myself, like all of that is definitely still happening. It's more, I would say, walking into the table sessions with my mind fresh is the challenge, right? Like that's the biggest challenge, the biggest hurdle. Because I put a lot into that, and then I'm, I just do things. I try to study film. I try to study some of that, but it's weird because that should be the priority right now. That's like my outlet. It's like the de-stressor to watch film and to train. So it's kind of, weird how that's backwards, but all I can say is we're going to make it happen. My stress level is probably going to be pretty high through this whole thing. But this is what we got into, and you just got to write it out. You got to make it happen. There is no other option but to do that. So
that is a major consideration, isn't it? And the fact that you've got not only strongest arm on earth, you've also got strongest man on earth, which is a 2-dayer. Best guys in the world coming over there for the Strongman show, straight off the back of the strongest arm on earth. So you're going to be pretty peaked, mate.
The crazy part is, I thought that the arm wrestling was going to be easy in comparison to strongman, right? Because you have an arm wrestling table. You're not setting up new crazy equipment for all these different events. But right now, the way things have gone, the strongman is looking like a piece of cake compared to what's going on with the arm wrestling. And that's wild to me. Honestly, it's wild. Like, it shouldn't be like that. It should be much easier.
It's wild to all of us, Brian.
It is the most turbulent thing I've ever seen in the history of the sport. Really,
it's crazy.
The most turbulent period in the history. I mean,
why?
Rick, you agree?
Why?
It is.
What's going on, Neil?
Just super turbulent, dude. It's like flying through the clouds.
Yeah.
Knock over a couple of super chats, guys, just before we carry on. And this is the kind of thing we come on this show for, ladies and gentlemen. Get this for a super chat. This is from Please Miss Shag Me Villy.
That's a Georgian name.
Clearly Eddie Hall. With yes, with a different name. Well, that's my favorite one tonight. Thank you very much. Mr. Devin, Mr. Ray, Mr. Neil, let's party. Yep, just before Brian came on here as well. Sorry, Brian, this is the kind of thing we get them all on here, son.
It's all because of you, Neil. People
don't know what you mean, Brian.
The weird ones are because of you.
Listen, I'm semi-professional, so I'm going to tell you. And I have no
semi part. That's the semi part.
Semi-pro, I am. Like Jackie Moon. Listen, John Augustine, here we go. What I don't know what you're on tonight, mate, but something serious going on with this fella. So he's put,
he's a poet.
Fire shall be woken. A light from the shadows shall spring. Renewed shall be the blade that was broken. The crownless again shall be king.
Somebody type that in and find out what that's from. Listen, that's from something. Probably.
It must be, because if John
too good,
that, then you've got a future, John.
Somebody with a Magnum PI skills. Fucking. What is the rest of the story here?
Yeah, there's something definitely going on there.
Yeah.
Vitaliano with a super chat. Thank you very much, mate. Massive super chat. Thank you, brother. He's put, hello, Neil, Devin, and Ray. Jesus is Lord and the one who died for our sins. My question is, thank you, are we nearing a timeline for East versus West in Canada?
I heard something. Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Can you give us any details there, or is this something that's in very
people been yelling at me when I say stuff because I talk to people and nothing's official. So look, if there's a chance, I know that there's venues that are being talked to in Canada.
Yeah, it could be
yeah. It's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen soon.
Yeah,
probably Toronto.
No doubt about it. That will be a big one.
Yeah.
Go old moldy scroty. Brian, love the hammers you have made for the show event. How much did he weigh? It'd be hilarious if you made them strongman heavy.
So I don't know. I do not know exactly what they weigh, but you know, my thought process with those is to just give every super match winner a trophy, essentially. So they get done with the match, they're presented with that, they do their interview, you know, something they can hold up, get a picture with, whatever, and also something they can just go home with, right? Because I think you know, it's important to remember. I mean, you look around, like I've got, you know, some trophies and stuff here in my office, but you know, it's like, you know, you just have the memories, right? And I think that it's something that you know, I know they've done different big awards, which are like, you know, the gauntlets, or in the past have been, you know, the legacy hammer, and there's been a lot about that. So this is just, it's nothing more than to signify you won your super match, something cool you get to go home with, and it's more so than anything just taking care of the athletes, right? Like that's I think what hopefully the athletes will see from the way that they're treated from the start to finish. And that's something just from the backside that I have got to see myself, witnessed, etc. You know, this is something that, you know, I'm always going to come from the side of being an athlete first, 100%, right? So like the athletes have to be taken care of well, they have to be treated well, and so those are just a part of that. That's all it is. It's a part of the, you know, it's just a part of the show, and I hope they walk away and it's cool. And you know, the goal would be for them to be able to put it on a shelf or on a mantle or something, just kind of hold on to it. So yeah, I'm really excited about them. I think they came out super cool. So
yeah, they do look great, mate. Mark Skrigera's just come in with a super chat, and I think he speaks on behalf of a lot of people. Brian, he's put, Brian, thanks so much for your patience, perseverance, and professionalism. You will not regret this, and we wish you a ton of success. Thank you.
Definitely appreciate that. I mean, you know, like I said, it's you know, why a lot of the hard work is put in is for the fans and for the athletes, you know, because what you have to remember, and I say this on the strongman side all the time, is without those athletes putting on a show, nobody buys a ticket, nobody buys a live stream, nobody watches, nobody pays attention. So it's not about the promoters, you know, all of it, right? Like all of it plays a part, of course, but at the end of the day, the athletes, you know, and taking care of them, and then also listening to the fans, right? You listen to what they say, you try to give them what they want, you try to, you know, because all the comments are there. All you have to do is take the time to look through them and say, hey, here's what's being echoed, here's what's being talked about. So, you know, you know, that's just what I'm trying to do. But, you know, the way that this is being done, we were already going to have our event before any of the collaboration with East versus West happened, right? So we had all of our planning, we are deep into that. You know, the event itself was going to go forward. So it's just the addition of that. But, you know, like I said in my video, the production side of it, it's all our team that's doing it. So, you know, if there have been concerns from, you know, fans and people that have you know, come in and purchased things in the past, it's, you know, I just want to assure them that we're doing everything I can. I mean, I've probably been in, I'd say, at least 6 hours of different meetings just about the live stream production this week, if not even more. So it's, you know, it's one of those things, like, you put the work into it and you make it good, and hopefully the fans can see that, they have a great experience and walk away happy. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. But, you know, to grow the sport, you have to engage the fans, right? And the athletes have to be taken care of. They need to be, you know, walking away happy. Everybody involved, right? Everybody involved needs to be happy as well. And this, you know, from your guys' side, you know, from Neil, from Ray, like commentary, all of the people working, like the event as a whole, if it's a success, it's a team effort of everybody putting it in. And I think that's what we can get to. That's what I'm striving for.
Yeah. I know I was reading some of the comments on your release the other day, and Ray was getting a lot of love on there. And he's changed his name. So just like that, I was back. Yeah. There you go, Ray. And you actually look longer. You do. You look younger on your return to the sport. You and Dev tonight, definitely.
I hibernated.
Came back 2 years before he left. So
I got a Lachlan and Derek face massage earlier.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit of just, you know, massage.
Some cream on first. Bit of cream on. Oldie moldy scroty. Not too much to talk smack about the guy, but one of those irritable tube men they have at car dealerships could slap harder than Derek. I don't think
I did like to watch it, though. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, mate. I don't even know how that came about, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I have no idea how that came about. I mean,
probably some money was involved.
Yeah, but Derek and Lachlan.
You know, like, I know for sure.
Go on.
Hey, Dallas was supposed to do it.
They tried to get Lachlan was trying to get Ryan Bowen there.
What, to fight him?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Huh.
And I heard they throw a bunch of money, but he was like, "No,
dude."
They tried it. So I was actually supposed to go against Lachlan, and I had to pull out because I had some family stuff. And then I also started watching it when they were like, "Oh, we'll reschedule it." And I was like, "Actually, no, I actually just don't want to." Like after I watched so many people get knocked out, I was like, eh.
But now, what do you think?
Yes. I probably could have literally done it, but yeah.
Yeah, now Dallas is like, I'll fight Derek and Lachlan at the same.
Oh, yeah. I love both of those guys, but yeah, I'm good.
Listen, Dallas, if I have a word with Brian, right, and say slap fight against that, would you take it?
Oh no, Brian would take
I wouldn't say that.
A whole head decapitated.
Yeah.
Much love. I'm a stick-arm wrestler.
Mark Sguerra, this one's for the GOAT. This is you, Dev, I believe, mate. You are arm wrestling. Thanks for sticking it out and weathering the storm. Orden's looking strong. All the best, champ.
On's doing great. On is continuing to work. He's continuing to just do awesome. Yeah.
Is he going to the Shore Classic?
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Devin.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
He's very focused.
I'm doing good.
He's very focused. Might be right on time. What is it, November, December?
Yeah.
You might be in some trouble. You might be. You're not gonna turn in a Artem Taranenko or anything, are you?
Listen.
I can't.
Raise the guy.
But this is my Hulk form, so.
All right.
You know he beat Ryan Bowen, don't you?
No.
Just saying.
I can't believe that happened. That's got to be.
I'll send you the video.
Lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money.
I'll send you a video. Chen Shaw was commenting, and he was like, "And now Ray, stop rolling." Okay.
which is, of course, illegal in Latvia.
Yeah. Ray looks comfortable and pins. Okay.
Have you seen that match, Brian? Did you see that match, Brian? The famous Rolly Ray versus Ryan Bowen match.
What did Ryan weigh that day?
When did it happen?
What did he weigh?
923, maybe 92, 93 kilos. Sure, for sure.
87?
No, more. We had 90 kilo limit. 90 kilo limit. I was under all the time. He cut down to it, so I don't know how much he gained.
What is he now? 110?
Oh, he's big. He's really big.
Yeah, what legit? What's he weighing now? 110?
I think 110. No. Something like this.
Yeah, he's big now.
No, he's not 110.
Mate, he's big. I'm telling you.
I think right now, I think Devin, you're in more trouble than I am. He's closer to your weight than mine, so.
I wouldn't be surprised if he weighs 110.
Yeah, I think you guys should have that match because
you think so?
40.
Let's do it.
50.
Let's do it. There's not like there's any fucking Europeans stepping up. Bring them on. Bring them on. I'll beat up some chump Australian in the meanwhile until they figure out how to make a call for themselves.
So, John Augustine, don't worry, Neil. I'm not sniffing the glue. The poem is the riddle of Aragorn from the Lord of the Rings. It was mostly for Dev's benefit. There you go. You see, that's where your poetry's from, mate. Lord of the Rings.
See? It's a journey.
Yep.
It's the journey, yeah. Lord of the Rings.
Another classic. As someone who's paid for every show classic, East versus West and King of the Table, I've never complained about the production or the card. I appreciate all the work that goes into it. Thank you very much, Hemorrhoids Aspirin.
What a great comment.
And in it.
What a great nickname.
Yeah, what a guy. What an absolute leg end. Todd and Oleg's love child. Travis had the best idea.
When does he not?
This has got to be good. True EvW. Team Engin, Vitali versus Team Robert, Devon. True East versus West. There's a way to save it all, and it's in the name. Okay? Awesome.
I don't know how much more difficult you can make it. Really. Just get a fucking visa and get a fucking plane ticket. Like, you don't need to wait for anybody to tell you can do something. You're, what, 35?
Karabajal F. Devon, how scared are you of Vitali?
Terrified. Oh my God. I am so scared of him. My God, he might beat me. It's terrifying to me. I think, seriously, the no shit answer, the no shit answer is Vitali is like the big hope of the East right now. They're putting so much hope in him. They have Levon, but Vitali is like this big hope for so many people. He's tall, he's big, he's got this crazy grip, he smashes people. But the truth is Michael Todd damn near beat him and folded his wrist back. He's got to know he's fucked. He's fucked. I'm going to really mess him up. And I'm so excited to do it that I'm definitely going to rub his face like a bad puppy right in the shit, like until he's like crying. You're going to have an escort for this guy. Like, I really want to break him really badly. Like, I want to make it so clear that he's not on my level. Really. I really want to beat him extremely thoroughly. And I think that I can do it. And I know he thinks that, you know, I'm a broken 50-year-old junkie liar, but I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him. If he shows up, I'm going to beat him. And that's if there's a real reason why he's not showing up, that's the real reason. You know, you have a match. It's everybody agrees to it. It's on the 9th. Everything falls to shit. We still have a match. If he doesn't come, really, it's honestly because I think he knows you'll lose. Really. He knows he'll lose. You could have made this happen. He knows I'll beat him.
I think he might show up.
I hope he does. I hope he does.
I do. I think he might show up. So let's.
Yeah, just to echo that just a little bit. Just so you guys know, I'm trying to do everything I can on my side.
Have you spoken to him, Brian?
I've messaged Vitali. I've been in more contact with his manager. So his manager has been my main point of contact there, and you know, that's where the updates are coming from. So you know, I've gone as far as saying I will put up some of my own money to make it happen too. So like, you know, there's a lot of different angles that we're going to, you know, and I've expressed to him about how I think it'd be a big step forward. I think it'd be great for the sport. You know, it's what the fans really want to see for sure. So I guess the only thing I would add to that is I'm trying, and I'm messaging. I messaged today again. So I'm doing everything on my side. You know, again, I'm as much as I can take control of that situation, I'm trying to. So
Driz T3117. Thanks, Brian, for all your hard work on the event. To Devin, do you think MAC tables and rules would be better than EvW tables and rules?
I think that rules are important. I can think of all sorts of rule changes I'd like to suggest. But you know, those have gotten us in trouble. I don't think we need to change the rules right now. I think it's just a little. There's so much stuff going on to push a rule change right now. I just don't think it's the right time. I will continue to push for rule changes. Do you know what I just thought of though, Brian? I don't know why I never noticed it before. Brian, do you have like little glasses you can wear?
Little glasses.
What was that show with the guy who cooked meth?
Breaking Bad.
Brian, has anybody ever told you that, Brian? You look like a giant. What is it? What is that guy?
Bryan Cranston.
Does he not? Is it Walter
White.
It is Walt. Don't you look like a giant Walter White? The guy who cooks the meth.
We give him a hat, and he's Heisenberg.
Hi, that's it. What's it called? Heisenberg?
Heisenberg.
You look like a giant Heisenberg, Brian. Has anybody ever told you
that? Is this a compliment or this is a bad thing?
Compliment.
I mean, he made the best meth in the show.
In the show. Yeah. Of all the methers in the show, he was the guy.
He was the best meth cooker.
He was number one.
Amazing.
He was bald.
This is awesome stuff.
Look up Heisenberg. You look a little bit, and you could change like Breaking Bad to like Breaking Brandon.
Oh.
Breaking Brandon. You could have your little hat. We could give him some meth before the match. That could be your thing.
What?
That could be your signature thing. You just give a guy a little bit of meth before you
can't have Devin around kids or family or friends
never not allowed.
I'm sorry.
He will go like nice.
Change that name straight away.
What was I thinking?
So Mark Sierra, gentlemen, any way to get Michael Todd a match? Maybe Rivas, mate. To answer that, I don't think there's going to be. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Brian, but I don't think there's going to be any matches added at this stage. We're pretty much there, yeah.
I mean, I think the Vitali one is the only real question mark. So I think that's where we're at. Yeah,
pretty big one.
It's been much more of a challenge than I think any of us wanted, for sure. So
GB19's just coming, mates. But Brian, do you know when Levan, or if Levan will see you on his USA trip? When is he in the USA? Is Levan over there now or something?
He stayed after Chicago for a few weeks. And we did message back and forth, but he was in Florida, and you know, it just didn't end up working out. I was traveling. I went over to the UK during that time as well. So there's just just didn't work out. But yeah, I mean, we did talk about it for sure. So
could happen. So let's have a look. Reweb Z2U. Rumor posted on the Russian arm wrestling Telegram group about Engin Terzi being investigated for Max Fitching and Betting, confirmed by 2 sources. Is this true? No idea, mate. Don't know anything about that at all.
Telegram, you say?
Yeah, there's no comment. Not a clue. Mark Sierra, hello, gents. MMT versus Rivas. Get Rivas a visa. Dude, not going to happen.
I don't think Rivas is pulling right now.
He injured?
I think he's been taking a break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like a shortage of match opportunities if there was one. It's just at this event, I don't think it's going to happen, Mark. Please miss Shag Me Villy. Brian, could you get the legend Magnus Samuelsson in EvW? Mate, I speak to Mag pretty regularly. Stuff going down on that one. But I'm pretty sure that Mag will, and his son David, will be involved. He was actually going to be coming over to the last event we had there, and later in the year, probably the same. So I would expect that we will see Mag again shortly. In this event, though, mate, not going to happen. Emery Jasperini, let's be honest, Engin scared Vitali into thinking he'll be cheated if he comes to the US. Okay, guys, knock it on the head with the drama super chats if you can, because it's boring. Just too much of it, guys. Want to get onto the show classic and not any more of those. So please don't send any more super chats on the drama stuff, guys. Don't really want to go down that route if we can help it. Let's respect the fact we got Brian on here. We got Dev on here. We got Ray on here, all to talk about the show classic. So we don't really want to go down that route. On the Lucky Ones podcast, Females in Arm Wrestling. Brian, would love to have you on the Females in Arm Wrestling show to talk about the show classic tournament and bring in the more ladies. So we got 2 of the best ladies in the world going in that. And that was actually one of the matches you had on the card prior, wasn't it, Brian?
Yes, it was. Yeah, for sure. So originally it was Gabby and Sarah, and then Sarah got injured and had to pull out. So that's where Jocelyn stepped in. So I'm excited about it for sure. I think they are too. And hopefully people, are excited to watch that. I think, Gabby's got to be the favorite going in, but hopefully Jocelyn has something for her. So we'll see.
Ray and Dev.
I just pulled with Jocelyn 6 hours ago.
What do you think there? Do you think? I mean, everybody's saying it's a foregone conclusion. Is it?
I think that Gabby, when you look at the rankings, when you look at the resume, she should definitely be the favorite. But the thing is Jocelyn's on her way up. Like, Jocelyn is climbing. Jocelyn has the base. Jocelyn has the size. She's been arm wrestling 5 years. And it's only a matter of time, I believe, before Jocelyn surpasses her. And I think once she beats her, she won't look back. She felt good. She felt good. It'll be an incredible test, but she's game planning it. She's talking about, the match a lot. I think it's possible. She can beat her.
What do you think? How much of a favorite is Gabs?
The thing is look, I just trained with Jocelyn. She feels great. Obviously we've seen a lot of Gabrielle Vasconcelos over the last, 15, 20 years. It's well established what she is, where she is. I think that there's a lot of promise in Jocelyn, a lot. And I think that she's going to be an important figure in female arm wrestling. I think that, her raw strength is just very impressive, and her technique is coming along great. I think it's an incredible test. I think that she should be considered the underdog, but I personally think she can win, and she can. It's possible. It's definitely not some match that's it's interesting for me because you look at Sarah. Okay, that's the intermediary. Okay, so Sarah, as far as I'm concerned, Sarah could have won the match with Gabby if it had played out anywhere differently last time they faced. Very close match. I think that Sarah was just a hair away from gassing Gabby out and winning. And then you see Jocelyn and Sarah, and that wasn't really close. So when you look at that arm wrestling math, you start to think that maybe Jocelyn's actually the favorite. So
Also, obviously, Gabby's not got the biggest hand in the world, and it should allow, you would think, technically, it should allow Jocelyn a lot more access to her lanes. The last time out, when she pulled against Egle Vitkute, she's kept out of her lane a great deal. Rolly, how have you got this, mate? Do you have Gabs as a heavy favorite, or do you think it's closer than people anticipate?
I have Gabby as a favorite. When she pulled Sarah, there was a weight limit. I think they met at 80 kilos. Now she was gunning for Barbora, so she's way out of that range for sure. So I think it's way closer there. It's a different thing that she will have to fight when comparing to Egle. Egle has crazy hand control. Gabby will have crazy side pressure. I think there might be opportunity. Can she get it done in 3 rounds? That's the real question. I have Gabby as, let's say, 70-30, because for that unknown factor, because it's, again, clash of the styles, and Gabby's hand, like, it can get pumped, it can get, opened up, and she can go just sideways. So depends on what Jocelyn will do and try to beat her with, but also it could be very overwhelming. Like, Gabby is the GOAT, in my opinion. She's been there, done that, But it would be great if we had another contender coming up the ranks, right? And I'm just afraid that all these matches are a little bit too fast for Jocelyn. If she's rising fast, and she gets like all the top girls, and then there's just one left, right? If she beats Gabby, then of course we have to. It doesn't matter what happened with Egle. We have to put her versus, Barbora. But
yeah, on the old styles make matches thing. But one thing I'll say about Jocelyn Brisson is she will be out there watching this show, and she will be pissed that people are underrating her and come in breathing fire. There's no doubt about that, because that is a very proud lady, and it's someone who wants to win very, very badly. So I'm gonna blame Ray.
Blame
so that she doesn't twist my head off. Although probably can't win against Gabby. But, you know how it is, Jocelyn.
You see what I'm fucking working with there?
Yep. Get that.
See that? You've probably never seen anything like that before, Brian. You see the density popping through in that image?
Incredibly dense.
Can you feel how dense it is?
That is dense.
Very, very dense. Like a black hole, like a neutron star. That kind of density.
Neutron star. Yeah. Yes. Screams.
That's my next screen name, maybe. Yeah. Neutron star.
Do it now.
Black hole.
Yeah. He's Miss Shahlaei Billy with another super chat. To Neil and Brian, could we see Mark Felix on the table? Do you think you could deal with Mark Felix, Brian?
I think it would be Mark has a very long hand, very long. His fingers are very long. Not super wide, and like the thickness, it's more like his fingers are very long. Mm-hmm. So it would be interesting with Mark. I don't think that, at least speaking to you, Neil, a little bit, and that I just don't think it's something that he's super interested in, like mega interested in. I think it's one of those things where a lot of people have brought him up because of his hand size, and grip strength, that component. So
I think he's quite scared about. I'll see Mark actually. Mark's going to be competing in the OSG gig this weekend, funny enough, against Zydrunas Savickas.
Interesting.
He's also competing there. But I will see Mark at that event, and I'll speak to him again about it. I think, to be honest, guys, he's scared of injury. Because obviously arm wrestling, it's a contact sport, isn't it? Big time. It's funny to say that when he's done strongman all his life. But I think with strongman, there's a level of comfort there. And as you know, Brian, he never really got injured a great deal doing strongman.
Yeah, no, you could look with strongman, you're lifting big weights for sure, but it's you versus the weights, or you versus the implement, whatever. So you're if you're doing it right, you should be in control of where the weights are moving and how you're grabbing them. So when you're going against another human being in anything, there's a component of combat, and you just don't know. You don't know exactly, like and especially with arm wrestling, if somebody tries to take you where you don't want to go, you have to combat that. So it's very different. I mean, it's you know, and as we've talked about, it's you know, arm wrestling to me is a strength combat sport.
Yeah.
You know, whereas that is not strongman. Strongman is, you know, obviously testing your body strength to the absolute limit. You know, but you're not, you know, they haven't done events in arm or in strongman, at least, where they used to do some sumo wrestling that got taken out. You know, they actually had arm wrestling in World's Strongest Man, you know, back in the mid-90s, and that got taken out. So, you know, it's just different. But I would understand that, you know, perspective from Mark is like, all right, just don't want to get hurt. So, you know, he's more comfortable with the strongman side, which makes sense.
So, a couple of things. Aaron Gazname's come in with a chat. He's put thoughts on John's first practice back with Brandon Allen. Now, you sent me that over, mate. You clocked that online. What were your thoughts on that? When you watched that, what did you think?
Well, first, and I think what Devin echoed this a little bit. It was awesome to see John, you know, back on the table, because I was actually kind of anxiously waiting some kind of update on how he was doing, and you know, I don't have his contact info, so I wasn't able to reach out or anything. But I obviously got to talk to him before, you know, in Texas, before he wanted to have that a little bit, and you know, we did. He was very curious. He was very curious with my hand and like a number of different things, which was kind of fun to have that conversation with him. And he did say that he would come back from the surgery and get on the table with me, you know, so that was awesome. But it was very interesting. It was very interesting to me to see, you know, because I can't imagine that John, at least at this moment, is at his best coming out of such a major surgery. So, you know, I mean, he looked like he was very comfortable holding Brandon where he wanted him to, and very much being in control, you know, especially at the center of the table. So, you know, I think that was, you know, it was cool to see John back, and also interesting from my perspective of my match going into the match with Brandon, you know, what John was able to do. And they've had some practice polls in the past that I've been able to see too. But, you know, this is obviously more recent. You're looking at, you know, more, and you don't know the context either. What I'll say is, like, I don't know when they gripped up in that practice, and maybe Brandon was really fatigued at that moment. I mean, you just don't know, right? So you don't want to necessarily read too far into it, but at the same time, it's, you know,
holy shit.
You okay, Neil? Uh-oh.
Who's this?
Who the f is that?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, ba, ba, ba.
Hey, you let that guy in?
A little bigger than I was last time, huh, Brian?
That's good. I mean, you look all right, man. Very good.
Look all right.
You did a good job wearing the tank top to the party. Yeah.
What's going on, Phillip?
How you doing,
I was able to listen to a little bit of it, trying to get caught up. I just heard Devin talking all the shit. I had to jump on real quick.
How heavy are you? How heavy are you?
I'm waking up at 3:10, and this is without training legs. So
310. That's pretty big. That's in the front seat.
That's, I mean, that's a cute weight. It's a cute weight.
Brian, how small are you now? What are you, 360?
I think I'm about 385 actually right now. So yeah, I will probably be about that. You know, somewhere in that range, maybe 385, 390. So I'll have you.
You're in a real lady unless you're 380. So I like it.
What's that?
You're not a real lady unless you're 380. So I'll take it.
That's good. That's fair. That's good. That's good.
Oh, Brandon, have you been doing your homework or what, mate? Have you been tuning out and checking out the progress of the train?
Yeah, dude, Brian looks amazing. And like, there's days where I think like, what the fuck am I doing? And then there's, you know, other times where I feel pretty confident. So I'm excited for it. You know, I had an amazing practice last weekend down in Arizona with Eric Wolf and John Brzenk and those guys. So after that, my confidence went much, much higher than it was prior to that day. And yeah, I think I'll be ready. Devin, why don't you go ask John what he thinks about our match? All right, there.
He told me you had nothing for him.
After 4 hours of practice, I didn't. I had nothing for anybody.
He said he thought he was all worried, and he said you just felt like hot butter.
I know that's not true.
Listen.
I know that's not true. No, you got to love those big practices, you know, because guys are there to get their content or whatnot, and they post their with no context, and it is what it is. I mean, getting your ass whipped by John Brzenk doesn't matter either way. But when we were fresh, things were much different.
Brandon, do you see yourself as a favorite here, mate, or do you see yourself as an underdog? Legit question, because obviously you're the guy that you're from the strength background. Your pedigree in strength sports is very high, but you've been pulling for a lot longer than Brian. So
yeah, it's my 5th year now. 2020 is when I started.
Where do you see yourself in that regard, buddy?
You know, like I said, a little back and forth a little bit. I would say it's probably like 60-40, like either one of us. You know, I mean, I obviously, like, there's days where I'm more confident on that, where I feel like I'm the 60-40 favorite, and then there's other days where, you know, it's you know, Brian's fucking big, dude. He's big and long and hard to deal with, and I mean, we've pulled left-handed. I was always wondering, Brian, why'd you never post the right-handed footage of us pulling?
Ooh, because we didn't pull right-handed.
I would say the same thing.
I was respecting it.
I would say the same thing, Brian. That's right answer, sir.
Yeah. Ooh. No, we that was what, 2 days before you had or the day before, 2 days before.
Yeah, 2 days before I had a match with Leroy at Olympia. And I wasn't really trained for that match, but it was I was trying to save as much as I could, because I knew if I got on the table with you right-handed, we were going to bang hard. So
no, I know. Yeah.
Just filling your left too. Your left, it's just, I mean, my left sucks. Everyone that pulls me knows that, but you know, with a newer guy, I feel like I can always stop him left-handed, at least stop him. And you're a lot to deal with. So, I mean, I'm fucking excited, dude. I hope you are. I'm really stoked for this match, and I'm appreciate the opportunity. But this will be another Larry Wheel situation. I think the defeat will be too much for you, and you will go crawling back to Strongman, where you're the king, because you're not going to be the king over here for a long time.
Well, here's what I'll say is what I was impressed by is you accepted the match like right away, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not a bitch, man. Like, hey, it is what it is. You know, like the worst case scenario, I break my arm or I lose. Like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, you know what it's like coming from the strength shit that, I mean, you've done more impressive things than I've done, but I've had 1,000 pounds on my back, and you know, things could go wrong. That can end your life, you know. So this is a little different sport. A little I don't know how you feel about it, Brian, but I'm more nervous competing in arm wrestling than I ever was in powerlifting. Because at least in powerlifting, I knew what the weight was. I've lifted it. It's, you know, calibrated plates and kilograms. And as long as my peak went proper and my sleep was adequate and my food was adequate, I knew what the weight was going to feel like. But you know, in fucking arm wrestling, it's a whole different animal. I mean, I could probably beat you on many gym lifts, and it might not, you know, for arm wrestling specific, and it might not even fucking matter, just because of the leveraging, you know, and it just changes a lot.
Yeah, it's different. It is 100% different. We kind of touched on that a few minutes ago, you know, where we're talking about Mark Felix and whether he would come in and how he's more comfortable with strongman because it's him against weights or implements or whatever, and you're in control of that. So yeah. I would agree with that 100%. I mean, there's always, and this is also what makes it fun, to be fair, is there's always an unknown, right? Like there's an unknown. I don't know exactly. I mean, I kind of know where your game plan is, but also who knows?
Oh, you don't know, big boy. You have no idea what I'm bringing.
Tell me. I'm interested.
I don't want to tell you. I just want to show you. I'm going to show you on August 15th.
I mean, I feel like you're gonna go with the King's move. I mean, that's pretty much everything.
If I have to, yeah, I'm gonna do what I got to do to fucking win. But you know, there's definitely other options, and you know, we'll see how things
play. Is it true that the shoulder below the table rule is legal at the Shaw Classic?
That's not legal, Devin. Great.
Shout out, Devin.
Not legal.
Are you sure, Brian? Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. Yes.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
You literally, no, we're not talking about it later. You literally just got done saying how the rules are not going to change.
Okay. That's not. We'll talk about it later.
I support Devin on this one, guys. I think Devin knows what the rules should be, and I go by Devin's rules only. So, yeah, whatever's decided by Devin is what I'm doing.
Say I.
These are great ideas. I think we should all listen.
Yeah. Great ideas. Yeah, awesome.
I don't know how much longer I have before my daughter needs me, but I just want to jump on here real quick.
No, thank you.
I can't wait to watch this match. I can't wait to watch this match. It's gonna be awesome. Hey, easier or harder than Larry Wheels?
Oh, I think it'll be harder in a different way. I think Larry was it's I don't know. It's really hard to say. I was a lot more afraid for the Larry match only because of traveling to Dubai and being out of the country, and it was during COVID and all the bullshit with the mask and vaccines or whatever. And I was kind of worried about that kind of stuff. That was a whole other element on top of it. But Brian, that's here in the United States, again, both of those matches, though, in my match with Larry and my match with Brian, it's kind of win-win for me. You know what I mean? If I lost to Larry Wheels, wow, the guy benches almost 700 fucking pounds and he's a genetic mutant and whatnot. And then if I lose to Brian, it's like, yeah, well, he's 6'8" or 6'6" if you go off your guys' new YouTube video. And he's the world's strongest man. So I feel like Brian has way more pressure on him than I do. And, I think it's only right with all this saying that Brian should be pulling Levon soon, that once I beat Brian, I should get an immediate shot at Levon right after the match. I think that makes sense.
Immediate shot straight out the gate.
Probably the same day.
Nate One Sam just come in with a super chat for you, Brian. He's put, it may be walking through fire right now, Brian, but you are helping pull the sport together and go to the next level. So thank you. That's from Nate. Stephen, he's put, hey Neil, excited for the Shaw Classic. Can't wait. A lot of people showing their love for the Shaw Classic here. Brian, after the last event, Levon and Hermes were around, and Levon stayed a whole month in the US. Did you guys film any content at all? Did you practice with either Levon or Hermes, or did you train or grip up with the guys? Did you just grip up with them?
So what I would say is number one, thank you for that. The first comment, that was, it's incredible. And yeah, people don't understand the stress level of, trying to go through this right now, but it's going to be worth it. Like Brandon and I doing our match, like, I think it's going to be great. And I think the card in general, I think there's going to be some real bangers on the card, which is, at the end of the day, that's huge. I think that's exciting. And hopefully people get on board as we, do stuff like this and get them excited. I think it's going to be wonderful. But as far as Levon and Hermes, Hermes left right away. He literally left, I think, the next morning after Chicago. So I sent him, it was ironic. I did send him a message and say, hey, are you around, whatever. And he was already in Mexico, I think. So that was gone. And Levon and I did talk, but he was, like I mentioned earlier, he went to Florida, and it just, I went over to the UK, and it just, the schedule didn't line up with that. So that's, to answer that question, it didn't line up. Not that we didn't talk about it or whatever. I would love to mess around with anybody, with both those guys, whatever. Like, it's, the more I can learn, just like I've learned from Devin and Neil, all of it, man, it's all awesome.
So Alexis Viking with a super chat for you. He's put, thanks so much for your efforts, Brian. Keep going forward, and the Eastern athletes will eventually realize they were duped. Do you see yourself competing and promoting going forward, or you pick one?
Pick one or the other?
Yeah. Do you see yourself competing and promoting going forward, or will you pick either one?
I'll tell you what, maybe that's probably a better question for in about 3 weeks. To be completely honest with you, because right now in the middle of it, I don't want to say too much right now. So, I just want the event to be good. I want the whole weekend to be good. I want the event to be good, and I want the athletes to be taken care of. And, that's my biggest focus right now. And then, we'll worry. I'm probably going to need a break. I'll be honest with you. I'll probably need a break from things more mentally than physically, but it's just, right now it's a lot. So if there is an advantage that Brandon has, it's that my stress level is like through the freaking roof. And I probably am going to have to run pretty hard, the next few weeks to make it all happen. So,
I'm not going to lie. Selfishly, all this controversy that's happening, I'm over here like, oh, this is actually pretty cool for me.
Right? Yeah, I'm sure.
So Mark Figuera says that he's bought the whole Shaw Classic event, Brian. First time he's bought a strongman show, and he wanted to know a bit about the strongman show that's accompanying the arm wrestling. I'm sure there's a lot of other arm wrestlers that are looking into doing the same thing and may not know as much about the strongman element, which is obviously your bread and butter. What can you tell them about that, mate?
Yeah, so just so people know the schedule of the weekend, everything arm wrestling goes down on the Friday, so it's Friday the 15th. So we'll have in the Shaw Classic Expo, which is free to the public, the tournament will happen in there. And then we'll have all the expo booths and guest speakers and a lot of different stuff going on. So that's great to come out to if you're in the area or traveling out, know that it's something extra you can do. So the super match event is going down Friday evening. And then on Saturday is when we start the Strongest Man on Earth. So that will go down. We'll have 4 events on Saturday, 4 events on Sunday. The pay-per-view for the Strongman is just a one-time deal. So you pay once, you get both days. And yeah, we've got some crazy events for the strongman side of it, and also some guys that are really hungry to come in and put on a great show. So I think that's going to be an exciting. I mean, there's some guys talking about breaking the world record in the log press. A couple different guys have pressed, 470, 480 pounds. And right now I think the current world record, I'll have to look exactly in pounds, is like 507. So both of them are talking about if they have to go there, they might be able to go there.
Is that Lucas and Trey specifically? Are they the guys that are looking?
Yeah, and then Andre Foytu from the Czech Republic, he's talking about that kind of 470, 480 range, which again, man, I mean, you got potentially like 3 or 4 guys. Tom Stoltman could go more in that range as well. I'm sure there's a couple other guys that are knocking on the door. So I mean, if you had 7 or 8 guys above 450 pounds on a log press in a contest, like that's wild. So,
and this is the heaviest strongman event currently in the world, isn't it?
Oh, hands down. I mean, there's there's a lot of other strongman contests, but I'm not interested, and I've said this a lot, like I'm not interested in anything other than finding out who the absolute strongest is. So it's going to be big weights. It's going to be super challenging. It's going to test the guys to their limit. And, the reality is in some of the events, the guys aren't going to be able to finish. They're not going to be able to move some of the weights. And that's just, to me, that is strongman. That's what we should do with a good strongman contest, especially, at a top level. If we want to find out who the strongest man on earth is, we have to have events like that, and we have to have weights like that. So I'm hoping there's a lot of crossover is what I want. I want, the strongman community. We've also got a powerlifting event that's happening in the expo this year, which I'm really excited about. So powerlifting, grip, strongman, arm wrestling. Like I want the community, strength community to come together, and hopefully we have some crossover from strongman that come and watch arm wrestling, and then arm wrestling, hopefully they're maybe introduced to strongman a little bit. I mean, that would be beautiful, because I think that definitely people can be fans of all of it.
Oh my God, yeah.
And Brandon and I are a great testament to that, right? Like his powerlifting background and my strongman background coming over to arm wrestling. I think it's a natural fit. I think that there's a lot of people that'll get excited. So
I mean, even Ray doesn't like to talk about it a lot, but he's a 200+ kilo bench presser. Obviously.
You like to talk about it a lot.
I think it's friggin' phenomenal. At that weight, that's a hell of it. Is it just me, or is that an unbelievable lift, though?
Very strong.
It's really strong.
Very strong.
What's your best? Raise it 210?
207.
207 bench press at below 90 kilo body weight.
Yeah, I couldn't bench that until I was in like the 8th or 9th grade or something like that.
That makes sense.
And if you look on your screen, Ray's actually there right now.
Yeah. Me too, man.
Next year, he will be in the 8th grade, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. He'll be at the Shaw Classic all weekend. Plenty more where that came from.
All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate the opportunity, Neil. And we'll do the other show later in the week when we both have a little more time.
Lovely darts. Cheers, Brandon. Take it easy,
brother. Brian. Later, boys.
Awesome, brother.
Now, Brian, that's got to be touching that Brandon actually came on the show with the same haircut.
That's nice. I mean, that was great.
I mean, what a tribute that is.
What a tribute.
What a tribute.
Yeah.
The guy Brandon Allen is. No wonder Benji Mack's wearing a goddamn filthy power shirt.
Oh, if Benji was a real fan, okay? If Benji was a real fan.
I didn't know this live was going on.
I'm sure classic. We'll get headlock.
He is crazy. Yeah.
Bastard. You hold him down, Brian. I'll knuckle him.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the other thing is he's had plenty of time to go change, and I don't know why he hasn't done that.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Listen, he's been staying with Devin. He wanted to change out of that shirt for like 8 days.
Yeah, this is like 10 days old. Yeah.
Benji doesn't know the
Here we go. Please miss Shag Me Really with another super chat. Where's Dev gone? Is he still here?
He's upstairs. He'll be right back. He's
okay. Well, we will get to this. He's put Devin. How do you think Thor Bjornsson would do as an arm wrestler? Incidentally, congratulations, Thor Bjornsson, on your 505 kilogram pull yesterday, because that is a hell of a lift, son. Fair play to you. Massive, massive lift. New world record. If you've not seen that at the Eisenhawk, get over there, check it out. Brian, what do you think? It's quite a lift.
Yeah, it was good, man. I got to see the replay. Like I said, I was pretty tied up yesterday, so I didn't get to watch it as it was happening. But yeah, it's a big weight, man. It's a big weight, so it's fair play to him for sure.
Massive lift. So Devin, you're a guy with experience here. I've had a little bit of this as well. How do you think Thor Bjornsson would do as an arm wrestler? His dad used to pull also, but how do you think he does if we saw a Brian Shaw match against Thor Bjornsson? I know who I've got.
Yeah, look, it obviously, he has the frame. Like, the dude just deadlifted, what, 505? 216
kilos right now, I believe. 215, 216 thereabouts. Brian.
Yeah, like, the frame is there. Just needs some will. That's it. Yeah, I mean, Thor can do whatever he wants. He wants to be an arm wrestler. I'm sure he's not going to be too bad.
Just has to worry about Mitchell Hooper stuffing him in a hook.
I tell you, Mitchell Hooper, I didn't know he was going to be so confrontational. The first thing he said to me, he comes in, he said, you guys did that bone density thing, right? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, the DEXA scan thing.
Jimmy Mitchell Hooper.
Go on.
Strongest bones ever.
Shut the...
Ever.
Because have you know about Ray's bone?
6.9.
Tell him about the bone, Ray.
Which bone?
6.9. Mitchell Hooper, 6.9. He says hook to hook. It's basically parental consent or fucking, enter at your own risk.
Mitchell Hooper. Bone.
What he said. Bone density. Test your frame.
Guy.
Test your frame. Mitchell Hooper.
Like, actually. Mate, I'll tell you what, he makes a letter C when some of the weights that Brian was talking about on the log. I'm glad he's not doing that log lift because he may die. Whenever I watch Mitchell Hooper lift stupid heavy log when he goes like over 200, it's one of those, like, when you watch a guy arm wrestling, you can see him getting outside his shoulder and you're like, holy shit. That's how I feel when I watch Mitchell do log.
Like the way Vitali did with Michael Todd a little bit.
Mate, I'll tell you the way, what was the match? Oh, I'll tell you what match it was. It was the bloody Alan Ford match.
Alan Ford versus Ryan Bellinger.
Hey, Bellinger was like turning in, and we're in the commentary booth going, got away with it, but it was a little terrifying for a while there.
Yeah, that's where you break it, right there.
Yeah, right. Oh, nasty. So, Emeroids Asperini, Devin, is Mitchell Hooper possibly interested in arm wrestling sometime in the future? Well, if he is, it's not what he told me.
He drove for 4.5 hours to come to the Ottawa Hooker party day yesterday, and he did arm wrestle.
Travis Thomas cinch too.
And he said that he was still a functional strongman, but when he became a non-functional strongman, he said he had ambitions to destroy all of the ones who ran there first. That's his words. His words.
The thing is
There's
like,
another one choking,
Devin,
Brian.
I
Let's
can't
go.
take you seriously. I can't even take you seriously.
Terrible person, I thought. I thought that was a bit rude.
Yeah,
I mean,
look, man, whatever you're saying right now is I know what the goal is and what you're saying, and it's just like you're talking
okay.
a
Listen,
lot of nonsense.
I wouldn't want to go hook to hook with the guy. 6.9.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
6.9.
Yeah. And that's only like 3 less than Ray.
Nobody's got 6.9. Nobody.
7.2.
Nobody.
I don't know if I buy into that right now because you're saying a lot of untruthful things. Devin.
It's one of those DEXA scams. It's fucking, it's bullshit, right? We should make a Greg Doucette video.
Ray's had mama scams, and the mama scans tell you that Ray's bone is functional as.
I've heard that. I did hear that. He stayed in our house. We knew that.
I'd listen. Put the album on, Ray.
Yeah.
The background. Get a cat.
Yeah. Listen, guys, I got some holes to fill.
Yeah.
Past my bedtime.
Look at the cool guy. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. What?
No, he really does. He's got like holes.
Brian, Devin, Neil, guys, everyone watching.
Bye, guys. Area code.
Terrible.
Area code. Yes.
He's gonna get weak and lose weight.
Listen, when he pulls Auden at the Shaw Classic.
Oh, is it the shot? No, it's not a Shaw Classic, is it?
Why not? We can do it. Behind the scenes action.
I don't think Auden will back out.
Listen, Ray's got this.
Auden was telling me.
Like Ray,
Auden just got done telling me how strong he was.
What? Just came in and
just moments ago, Auden was like, "I have to tell you, Dad, I'm so fucking strong right now." He told me like,
I know is just make sure he's retired by the time that Kellen gets in the game. Because that's my guy,
Kellen.
Dude.
Yeah.
Guy. He's like 7.
Animal. Okay.
Weapon. Not even started training him yet. Bad dude. So who's Red John, Dev?
What's that?
Who's Red John? Is this one of the troll? Red John? He's put on a match against Levan. Red John. Who's Red John?
Yeah, he's one of our lovers of arm wrestling. He's a big follower. Yeah,
you were at the party.
When does the pay-per-view start on Friday night?
When does it?
6:30, I think Kerry said, didn't she?
Yeah.
6:30?
Yeah.
Mountain time, yeah.
6:30 Mountain. So that's
8:30
Eastern. 8 Eastern.
8:30 Eastern.
Yeah. Okay.
Press conference is they say 4:30 to rules meeting is 4:30, isn't it? Rules meeting.
Yeah. Press conference will be on Thursday though.
That's right. So here we go. Let's have a look. I'll make sure that we have nothing else to cover on the super chat front. Oh, Arvin Cham has come in. He's put, Brian, can we get Greg Doucette a match?
First Gabby.
What's a good match versus Greg Doucette? Good match. How about Sweet Tea Brimmer? What's his name? Sweet Tea? No.
Sweet Tea Brimmer.
What the fuck is his name? Sweet Tea fucking. Having a hard time.
Oh, Tim Lewis.
Not Tim Lewis.
Nope.
Is not Sweet Tea his name? Not Sweet Tea? Oh, why am I having a hard time?
I haven't gone to sleep.
No, you haven't slept all night.
We haven't slept. Good training. Good training. Mitchell was amazed at the way that we blend social hour and training together. He thought that was really interesting.
It is. That's why I'm going to come to Canada.
We're ready to receive you. We're ready.
With all the guys.
Yeah.
And I will.
Put in your calendar. In the calendar.
He's ghosted in that whole situation. Listen, Brian, I'll remain professional all the time I'm there. I'll wear a raincoat, everything.
Fair enough.
When it goes down. So one for Brian here, blah, 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 is coming. He's put, do you reckon Thor can get to 520 kilograms on the deadlift, Brian? Jesus. I'll escalate quick.
It's hard. I mean, it's hard to say. You know, it's one of those things where, you know, the bigger upper end weights, like there's a lot of things that certainly can happen with it. You know, you could feel great at one weight and go up a little bit more, and it just doesn't feel as good. And then, you know, it all comes down to the day too. You know, I think peaking for something like that, being ready for something like that, you got to hit it right. And that's what I would say. It's, you know, I think a lot of people like to throw around numbers sometimes and say, oh yeah, you could have done this or you could have done that. But, you know, it's, you have to plan it and do it, you know? So I think it's good for Hafthor overall. I mean, I'm certainly happy for him. You know, at the end of the day, and I've said this as well, right? Like you know, not that I want to go down this rabbit hole too far, but for me, I always will be more of a fan of raw lifting. So, you know, I take the suit away, take away the figure 8 straps, and just go without a suit and normal straps. And that's just my opinion, but I've said that before, and I've always been very clear about that. So I'm very happy for him. But again, you have geared powerlifting, you have raw powerlifting. You know, within strongman, some guys, you know, in some competitions obviously allow the suits and the straps, and it's pretty much open, free range on what type of suit you want to wear and whatever. And it's just about lifting the biggest weight. So that's what he did, you know, and that's awesome for him. So, you know, I don't know what he possibly could lift, but I would say the same thing to Eddie with his deadlift too. It's like the suit and the figure 8 straps. I'm not a super huge fan of that, but I never have been, right? So I don't think that I should ever flip-flop and say, well, my opinion is now I love it or I hate it or whatever. You know, I can respect all of it. I can respect the strength across the board, and that's a big lift without a doubt. So
really is. So Brian and Dev, let's just get back. There's one more super chat that's coming, and then I'm gonna get back onto the matches here, guys. Gents, I met you both, Devin and Brian. This is from HP3CH0 at Arlington. And a serious question, is Engin gone? And thank God. To be honest, mate, just read the last bit of that. As I said earlier, we don't really want to get into the drama tonight. Not what the show's about this evening. Bit sick of it, bored of it, to be honest. And as I say, we got on here to discuss the show classic. That's really what we're going for. And the honest answer to the last part is nobody on the call has any frigging idea, to be honest. Devin doesn't talk to Engin. That's still the case, isn't it, Dev? You haven't been in contact with Engin. I don't believe Brian's been in contact with. Have you been in contact with Engin, Brian?
I messaged him again. I'm trying to make things happen. So we did have a couple messages, but you know, nothing further than that.
And I have not spoken to Engin for 2 to 3 weeks. So I don't believe that Engin will ever stop arm wrestling. I really don't believe that will be the case. But as I say, not something we can answer. Not being in contact with Engin, and we don't know what is going on behind the scenes, to be perfectly honest. Not involved in those conversations. So, arm fellas, how are you doing, Daniel? Hope you're well, mate. And we'll be seeing you soon, I'm sure. Emery Jasperini, when Mitchell is ready, he will break Thor's record, according to Hermes Jasperini. May it's some record, but I know he'll be going for it. Armenian arm wrestler, the Holy Trinity, Brian, Dev, and Neil, East versus West 19. It's coming, mate. It is coming. I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think is the best match on the card now? Because I know obviously there's been quite a few matches added on there. Coupled to notable examples, the 115 kilo class, we've seen Chaffee come down to that category. And coming up, while he may not be putting on weight to do so, is Todd Zilla. Now, I've seen a lot of split opinion on this. Devin, you've pulled both men, although not recently in the case of Todd. How do you see that one going, pal?
I know the history. The interesting thing is that it's actually Dave Chaffee who ripped Hutchings' bicep.
Yep.
Right? So healed up from that. I don't think he's ever had success with him. Ever.
They pulled a lot as well.
Ever. But Hutchings will beat him 3-1. 3-0.
Todd Hutchings 3-0. Brian, what do you reckon?
I think it's been fascinating, and I mean, I'm coming into it outside perspective. I think hearing people get excited about it is a lot of fun, right? Like how it'll go down, and how Todd's going to handle it, and Dave coming down a little bit. Is he going to be more comfortable there, and will that give him an advantage a little bit? I think that I know Todd better just because I've spent a little bit more time with him. Yeah. So I know that Todd told me he's ready. That's what he told me. So, I think if he's ready, I think it's, that's a pretty good indicator.
When did you speak to him last night? How long ago was it? Was this like really recently, last week or so?
It was, when did we text? I think it probably, gosh, everything's running together now, but it was probably last week, I think. Something maybe, or the week before that.
He's putting any weight on, or where his weight was at all?
I'll ask him right now.
Yeah, just see if he can, because I heard a vicious rumor that he isn't going to put weight on. He's going to come in at the same weight that he's at because he feels he's strong enough. But I wouldn't mind verifying that, to be perfectly honest.
I thought I heard he would not be 115, so he'd be short of it. But I didn't hear the gaining or losing, but I heard it was implied that he was gaining, but he wouldn't be quite at 115.
Mm-hmm. So Nathan in the chat, hope you're well, mate. He's put, I'm biased on the best match. He's got Gabby and Jocelyn. Just remember to tell Jocelyn, got no chance. Tell her that, Nath. You won't need to, because she'll be watching. Love you, Jocelyn. Here we go. HP3 CHO. Here we go. Dev, I'll add another 20 grand if Vitali shows up. I wasn't
really, but is that for real?
If he does,
that's not for real.
Surely not.
That's for sure. Did he super chat that?
Another 20 grand. He's not giving me, dude. If he'd given me 20 grand, like in a super chat, then dude, this show would be over. Look, I love you and Brian. I like you. Alan's head matches, Brian, all of that. But this show would be over, and I would be outside running around going, "Woo!"
Fan sponsored. They're 10K at a time to get Vitali to come over.
Is that legit? The £10,000?
That is legit.
Legit.
From John Michael Howard, I think his name is John. Yeah, that's legit.
Legit 10 grand, Vitali. Come on, Vitali. Sure, classic. Listen.
I mean, that's last I heard. I don't know. Listen, I'm not brokering the deal, but I talked to the dude, and he's like, yeah, I'll give him 5 when he gets his visa and 5 when he shows up.
Pretty bloody strong.
So,
Vitali, come on, son. Listen, get yourself to the Shore Classic, and you may ask why. I'll tell you why. Because the Shore Classic is going to be a den, a nest, a chaotic ball of strength sport fans, motherfucker. That's right. And you, with your superior height, will see it better than anyone. You'll be above everybody else. You'll be able to look around that expo and see all the people, arm wrestlers, grip specialists, strongmen, and general freaks just knocking around. And why? Because they all love strength. They all want to see you arm wrestle. That's right, Vitali. They want to see you arm wrestle. They don't want to see you sit at home.
They want to see me beat him. So hurry up and come over, Vitali. Everybody wants to see me crush
10 grand some dude's going to pay you. 10 grand additional, Vitali. 10 grand extra, and you get to see the Shore Classic.
Not worth it, Vitali. Ask for 30 because it's going to be terrible. It's gonna hurt you like that much.
I think that should do it. What do you think? How was that, Brian?
It was good. It was good. I mean, we'll see how it plays out. I'm very curious.
It's going to be a ball. Chaos, a nest of strength. If you've not got the pay-per-view, you should do. Get sorted out. Don't just get it for the arm wrestling, get it for everything. It's on. Here we go. Wake up with the super chat. Brian, are you prepared to lose at any point? What the you talking about, son? It's put, we don't want to see you quit if you lose a match or two. This is huge because lots of new guys quit after they lose. Example, Larry. Losing is part of it. So he's started that quite badly, and then it came around quite. I don't want you to quit, Brian. I don't want you to quit.
Well, you don't prepare to lose. That's not, you don't want to go in and say like, hey, I'm getting really excited to lose, so that's not something you want to do. But if the question would be better stated, am I prepared to face some adversity if it comes? That's probably a better way to say that. And yes, I am. Obviously, I've proved that. So
yeah, and it's not going to happen. Not on the 15th.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, guys.
Beautiful.
Listen, climb, crush, destroy. Let's get into another match, because this is my favorite match on the card. Phillip Larson, Matt Mask.
There's nothing in that practice pool. That practice pool is just a bunch of garbage. Matt Mask 3-0, uneventful.
Uneventful 3-0.
1, 2, 3. Bang, bang, bang. What the fuck? That kind of stuff.
A lot of swearing.
What the?
Looks like a taller version of like Ray's Bowen.
Yeah.
All of that.
I just think
biased, no?
I mean, Matt's just way too strong. Way too
Who
strong.
did you have in the Nugo Mask match?
Man, that was crazy. You know what we've been pondering here over the last few days?
Go on.
If Tourette's is actually a substance that you could take, like a drug. Like if Tourette's is like an overabundance of some protein in your body or something that's causing, and that you could take it. You could take it.
Would you?
Yeah. Would you?
Me? No.
I would want to take it. I would want to take it when I pulled Nugo.
Would you?
Yeah.
What? So you could have like a tick off?
Yeah.
You're an interesting guy, Devin.
Do you think? I think we're gonna find what Tourette's is, and we're gonna have it available in pill form, and we'll take it at parties in 5 years. I think so. I think so. That looks like a party to me. That looks like a party. That looks like a good time.
This been quite a weekend.
It has been pretty good.
So you don't give Lawson any chance?
It's really quite a close match, isn't it?
I think it's close. Did you watch this weekend? Did you see Phillip Larson this weekend?
He's doing very well. The thing is, I saw them have a practice pool, and it looked like it was definitely a good match. Definitely good. Very similar structure, very similar gifts, very similar style. I think Matt is going to win, but they're really close for sure.
I think it's going to be a banger. I like
that. Real close, really close.
Who have you got in that one, Brian? You know both guys well. Obviously, you know Matt. Are you very familiar with Phillip?
Yeah, I got to meet him. Where did I meet him? Must have been. I saw. Well, Devin, you went against him.
Yeah, that's right.
When was that?
Yeah,
that was Atlantic City.
That was Atlantic City. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, that was fun, man. I mean, we got to talk a little bit. That type of thing. He seemed like a nice enough guy, and big. He's a big guy for sure. And I think will that come into play with Matt? I don't know. I mean, I think
interestingly, Brian, he just got a result against Sandra Shedis this weekend, who had a result against Matt Mask. He also had a win over Brad Grundy, who had a win over Matt Mask. Now, this could be very interesting because it might just clearly illustrate that arm wrestling math's done that up. Difference in time, different day, different style, a lot of different things. Or Phillip Larson's got too much. Guess we find out. But I think it's a very, very exciting prospect.
Big thing is Phillip Larson's been arm wrestling, what, 4 years?
Yeah, around there. Three
years. Not a lot of time. Yeah, that's the big question mark. How quick is he getting better?
Yeah, he's certainly on the rise. certainly on the rise. So that is very interesting.
I remember the first time I saw him, it was in an elevator in Turkey, in Istanbul. I took one look at this guy, and I'm like, how long you been arm wrestling? He's like, 8 months. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Big boy, isn't he?
Yeah, real big.
Big dude.
Yeah.
So, Emirates Asperini. Hey, Brian, after the Shore Classic, can you keep Devin there for a month and help him put on some quality muscle?
Quality muscle, not
like a fat version of Popeye.
I mean, what is quality? What is quality muscle? I mean, is not all muscle quality?
Raises.
I mean, I wouldn't want to say like, I mean, I don't want to put on I would put on low quality muscle happily.
I've got low quality muscle.
I'd take it.
You want to see a bit?
Yeah.
What?
No, that's fat. That's not. That's
fat is actually low quality muscle.
No, fat and muscle are different things.
Bastards.
No, it's not the same.
It's something I could trust. What happened?
Low quality muscle would be like the difference between like dark meat and white meat on a chicken.
And there's a vast difference.
Yeah.
Especially a turkey at Christmas time. I'll fight a mother for that.
Yeah, but low quality muscle is like not like that, the fat on a chicken. That's not low quality muscle.
Do you have much low quality muscle, Dev? Brian has none.
No, I think I'm all good quality. Yeah.
Top quality.
Really good.
Prime.
Really good.
Prime Devin 2025. It's right there, guys. Read it. Read it right there. So let's have a look. Devin, please find those 8-foot tall Cree brothers.
You know, I was really looking forward to seeing them. I will really try and find them because Brian, I want to scan them. I want to get a scan of them. Really big.
Scanning everyone.
Yeah.
Scanning folk.
Scan them. Yeah. If you scan the right person, you find the right thing. Who knows? You might be able to get
in the entire realm of in all of Strongman would be the most impressive scan because you've done Mitchell Hooper and he's got the densest bones. You've been.
Did you actually see that, Devin?
What's that?
Did you actually see that, or you're just taking words?
Yes. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Bedroom.
I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Yeah.
So,
Engin's 4.
Recognize this guy?
Brian?
Recognize this guy?
Hey, guys.
Hey, man. How's Engin?
Brian. Who has the densest bones on the planet?
Right.
Devin. So
that's medical information. He can't share.
No, I mean, anecdotally, I would say Mitch and Brian are probably both in like the top 10 of the entire 8 billion human population. But Mitch is just also very high. Yeah, apparently.
Isn't that a nice way of putting it? Rumor on the street is 6.9.
Is that right?
You need a film that says got bone.
I was just want let me stand corrected. 6.5. Still.
Only 6.5. See that's
still that's the highest. That's the highest that I'm aware of ever. Don't go on the hook with this guy.
A lot of mums that are aware of a lot more.
That's what he said. Listen, Brian, I think you'd beat him, but he seems to think that this bone density thing is enough to get you. I told him it's more complicated.
Brian, what's your bone density?
I don't know. I honestly, I don't remember. I don't get
5'9"?
What was it?
Was it 5'9"? 5'9" something?
Something like that. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah. Anyways, he seems.
That's great.
Listen, by the time that match comes around, it's going to be about proficiency.
He's left-handed though. He's left-handed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He said it didn't matter though.
That it didn't matter.
I asked him, I said, he's like, I am better left-handed. But he said, but it doesn't matter.
Awesome. Line it up. Let's
funny,
go.
It's very funny how all these guys that said they were never going to arm wrestle ever.
Now they're in.
Like yeah. It's interesting.
Iron Bibby called me the other day.
Yeah.
He's like, any of them.
They're coming for you, Brian.
They're
great.
Coming. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Engin's forehead taco. Guys, don't send any more super chats because we're going to jump off here in like 5 minutes and let Brian get on with his day and de-stress a bit. Let Prime Devin go and continue to get to optimum level. Yeah. Final form. 3 weeks out, guys. It's coming. 3 weeks out. Vitali's going to show up for the 10 grand to see the fest of strength that is the short classic. It's all going to go down. Very story ending. That's what's happening to Brandon Allen. Brian, I've purchased the pay-per-view for myself and my friends. So excited that a true pro will finally be running one of these events. Can't wait. You can't wait.
I appreciate that. Look, I really do. I mean, the response to the video that I put out was you know, I really appreciated that without a doubt. And you know, like I said, I truly want people to know how hard I'm working, but it is, you know, it is a team effort. And, you know, we've and in my opinion, we brought in the best with strongest man on earth. And that is the production that we're bringing over for the strongest arm on earth, the collaboration now with East versus West 19. So the live stream production is insane. And, you know, we're, you know, I've had meeting after meeting and, you know, everybody's on the same page that they want to make it great. And, you know, like I said, you know, it's something where I don't take that lightly to put my name on it because it's, you know, ultimately it is the Shaw Classic. My name is on the whole event, right? So every component, every aspect of that whole weekend, that's, you know, it comes with a pressure, but also, you know, that's what we do, right? We try to make it as good as we can. And so for, you know, people like this that are jumping in to support it, it's very much appreciated. You know, I mean, I treat it with a lot of respect. So it's not, you know, it's not light. And, you know, the fans have always, I mean, my fans of the sport, fans of strongman arm wrestling, like, you know, the more people that come in, the more people that support it, the bigger it gets. And that's just the truth. So
remember, guys, we are very, very close now. 15th of August. Tell them where they can go and buy it, Brian, before we do jump off here. And we'll put the info in the description also.
So the pay-per-view for the arm wrestling, we are going to broadcast that via East versus West. So you can certainly get the information if you go to theshawclassic.com, but East versus West is where we're going to put that out. And so it's
sports.com for the arm wrestling element.
Yeah. And you can get tickets. You can get tickets there. You can get tickets at theshawclassic.com. So, you know, just navigate the Shaw Classic website because you'll see a lot of strongmen on there. But if you search for arm wrestling, you can find it on that website as well. And then it's all being held at the Blue Arena in Loveland, Colorado. So they've, you know, for example, if you want tickets and you want to just search the Blue Arena in Loveland, Colorado, the upcoming events, you'll see it there. So, you know, just there's a lot of different ways to get there is what I'm saying. But, you know, hopefully if people are excited, we're going to be posting more about getting tickets, about the live stream, about all that. So
can you imagine the degree of interaction there's going to be at this event? I mean, people aren't even talking about the expo element. The fact that you've got the powerlifting there, you've got arm wrestlers coming in from all over the place. The best strongman on earth are going to be there. This thing is going to be off the chain. And an unbelievable amount of people all just descending on the Blue Arena. Cannot wait for this thing. I'm personally super looking forward to just that. Just the amount of strength fanatics that are going to be in one place at one time. And I feel really lucky for arm wrestling and on arm wrestling's behalf that we do have this opportunity to be involved in an event of this magnitude. I can't wait. I think it's going to be amazing.
It's a fun atmosphere. That's what I will say. I mean, it's a very, for anybody that, wants to come to an event, in person, that type of thing. And again, I can only compare it to the arm wrestling events that I've either been around or watched or competed in. And, the thing I think for the fans that are coming, the stadium seating in the arena, if you're in the back or the middle, whatever, like you're elevated and you're seen, right? So your line of sight to watch the match, you're not on the same level. So it's not in a hotel ballroom or whatever. Like you're not going to be trying to look around people to see. You can sit there comfortably and watch what's going on right there, right in front of you. And so I think that's the biggest thing that I'm trying to say to people is, the strongman fans that have come, if you were to speak to any of them, it's awesome. It's incredible. You can see the floor, you see the events. So for arm wrestling, I think that's such a huge thing, to be able to actually watch the match if you're in the building. So you feel the energy, but then you get to watch, you get to see what's going on without people blocking you or having, so there won't be a bad seat in the building, like it'll be great. So I'm really excited for, the in-person ticket holders that'll be in the arena to experience that, and then the show and the production and all of that. Like, I think it's going to be really, really good and quality, right? Like, it's just, we needed to, and this is part of the call that was on today. We have to deliver quality. We have to execute well, and we need to deliver quality to people. So, quality biceps on display, quality bone density on display.
Yeah. Probably right now, because Ray left, like 20 minutes ago? So, right about now, I would imagine. That's right, Ray.
So, Neil, I don't know why you keep bringing that up, man.
Listen, every mum.
It's too much. It's too much.
Brian, we have a lot of mums watch this show. Why do they watch this show? Well, it's for Ray and Paul Lynn. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he's covering angles, Brian.
Very, very good.
Covering angles. So we just had a note in there. Will the strongest man element have pay-per-view too? Yes. 100% yes. Brian talked about that a moment ago, guys. Get over to the Show Classic website. Everything is on there. The lineup for the strongman is insane. The strongman event is absolutely ridiculous. Heaviest strongman event in the world. 2 days. Yeah. Strongman on Friday, strongman on Saturday, strongman on Sunday, arm wrestling on Friday. I think you've got powerlifting. Is that Friday as well, Brian, or is that over the weekend?
That's Sunday in the expo.
Sunday powerlifting. Yeah. Is there a grip thing there?
Yep, that's going to be going down. We'll have a couple of the events that'll be in the arena in front of the crowd, and then a couple will happen in the expo. So that'll be, I believe that goes on Saturday. We'll have the full schedule of the whole weekend. There's so much stuff going on. And then we'll also, like I said, with the expo, it's free. So just somebody that wants to turn up, like there's a chance you can meet athletes. They'll be at booths, a lot of interaction. And then we'll have also some guest speakers that'll speak in the expo as well. So you'll be able to come listen to them. Again, all of that is free. It's something we just try to do to add to the event and add to the experience. So yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome, man. Yeah.
Lawrence Shahlei's popped up here, Brian. He says he's gonna beat that piss out of Mitchell Hooper, but not before he tangles with Martins Licis.
Love it,
dude. Martins Licis, a freaking athlete as well.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to try to get those guys, a few of the guys on and talk about their matches too, just kind of like we're doing here. But yeah, Martins and Lawrence is a very interesting one. I know that Derek Smith has been going out there to train a little bit with Martins in California. So
yeah, and Loz is taking this very seriously. He's very diligent, and Devin talked about it a moment ago, the guys that are on the rise, how much are they improving? I feel like Lawrence is definitely that guy.
Yeah.
I think he's really taking this seriously. He's putting a lot of work in. And there's a point in the sport where you do join more up. And I think Lawrence is definitely at that cusp now. So, Lawrence is very, very serious about his arm wrestling, loves it, and trying to take in a great deal. So it's a super interesting match because I believe that Licis is training hard to get back into strongman also. So you would think that he's the stronger man of the two right now physically. Bigger, heavier. Lawrence with more arm wrestling and table experience. So balances out pretty well.
I think it's going to be fascinating. Yeah, that's actually one that I think people, because Lawrence will get pretty fired up. I think, he's he brings a lot of emotion into his competing. He always did that with Strongman, and I'm sure arm wrestling will be the exact same.
Yeah,
for him. And Martins is like, he's like a fun loving guy. Like, that's kind of like the demeanor that he tries to keep all the time. But when he needs to flip that switch on, he will. Right. Yeah. And I think I'm actually fascinated to see Martins in a, this type of combat situation, right? Because I've seen him in the strongman situation, and he does get very worked up before strongman events. Right. He kind of is, you can tell he's in his own head. He's kind of pacing around and really thinking about how to execute well. And so I think with the arm wrestling, it's a very fun thing, because it's going to put both of these guys up against the wall. They're going to have to execute, and then it's, how does it play out, right? And I think that it's going to be pretty enjoyable with both of them. Again, Lawrence, more experienced. But Lawrence also has a good grip. Martins has a good grip. Like, you'd think both of their wrists are pretty good. Like, I think it's going to be fun. I think that will be a lot of fun.
Both guys will probably be moving quite well. We've seen a little bit of footage that's emerged of Martins, and he's moving pretty good. I think that Laws is starting to improve literally weekly in his movement and how much he's taking in. So fascinating matchup. And dead calm Danny Kotz just came in and said, I trained today with Lawrence Shahlaei.
All right.
Martins is in trouble. So yeah, a lot of out there for that guy. Armenian arm wrestler Brian, we've got your book. Great read so far. Brian just launched the book. Yeah,
I appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, it's fun to start getting, like, people are getting it now and starting to read it. So that's been quite a project to get done. And there's a lot of stuff in the book that I've never talked about. I just never shared. And so it's neat to have people kind of read through it. And I'm glad that people are enjoying it, it's super cool to see that come to life.
So guys, we're going to wrap up the show there. Let Brian get on with his Sunday. Let Dev get on with his Sunday. Dev's not been to bed. Stayed up all night at a High Hookers party this weekend. I want to say a massive thank you to Rolly Ray, to Devon Larratt, to the mighty Brian Shaw, 4 times world's strongest man, for tuning in, checking out the show tonight. Thanks to everybody in the chat for taking the time out. Come on here, remember, 15th of August, we start an incredible weekend of strength. Arm wrestling on the Friday, strongman Saturday, Sunday, and so much more. Keep your eyes open, guys. Over the next couple of weeks, there's going to be stuff coming at you left, right, and center. We'll be getting some of the guys on here. Brian's going to be doing some stuff over in his channel. I'm sure Devin will be doing the same. I know Brian's going on with Ray. It's really going to light up. Everybody's excited about this thing, and they should be, because the Show Classic is no joke, and it is right around the corner. Ladies and gents, give us a like, give us a share, give us a sub while you're here, and we will see you soon again on The Fix. Biggity bong, mother fluffers. Biggity bong. There we go. We are off.